Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So this afternoon is we will going to tackle a new discussion, and before that, a simple reminder to all that don't forget to wear your face mask, your face shield when going outside, and always wash your hands and stay at your homes. So this afternoon, we're going to tackle about the specialized structures of terrestrial plants and plants that grow on land, water, and air. So, our objectives for this day is you're going to identify the specialized structure of terrestrial plant, identify plants which grow on land, water, and air. So you have learned in our previous topic that animals have different body structures in getting or eating their food and how to protect themselves from their enemies. And same also with the plants because they have specialized structures to adapt to its environment. So but before we proceed, let us identify the names of some plants. So here we go. So can you please identify what kind of plant is this? Anyone? Yes, Mika. Yes, very good. So this is a mango tree. And the next one, how about this? Very good. And this is orchids. And the next one. Okay, so this one is a water hyacinth. And we have the last one. Yes, all of you are familiar with this. This is a cactus. And this one, that's right. This is oregano. And the last one we have aloe vera. Very good. So, let us define some words that we will encounter as we go along with our discussion. First, we have terrestrial plant. So, terrestrial plants are plants that grow and land. We have aquatic plants, plants that grow in water, and aerial plants, plants that grow on the trunks and branches of trees, and they get water from the air. And we have specialized structures, special parts of plants that will make them adapt to the kind of habitat where they grow. So example of specialized structures, we have the rose thorns or the thorns of the rose. So meron di bang mga thorns yung roses? Yes. And then now, let's discuss what is the terrestrial plant. So, terrestrial plants are plants that grow only in land, and some plants are small, others are big. And some plants have hard branches while others have smooth or soft stem. And some plants have thorns and hairs as their specialized structures. So that is the terrestrial plant. So now let's proceed to some of a little bit of activity this afternoon. So we have here a table, and the table A is plants. We have rose, bougainvillea, and cactus, and as well as oregano. And the other part of the table is we have a specialized structure. So you will just going to identify what kind of specialized structures that rose and bougainvillea and cactus have. So ano yung mga specialized structures nila. Yes, very good. So, the rose and bougainvillea and cactus have thorns in their stem, and while oregano, yes, oregano had a hairy stem. Okay. So we are now in our learning circuit. So number one, specialized structures are important to plants in order to adapt to their environment. Plants growing in different places are exposed to varied conditions. Their structures are suited to what they need in that place in order to survive. So examples are forest trees. They grow tall to get sunlight. And we have cactus. They have their thick stem to store water because cactus live in a desert area. So number two, we have thorns. Hairs are some of the specialized structures of plants. Not all plants have thorns and hairs. Thorns and hairs protect plants from animals. Example, we have roses. Thorns in the stem of a rose and a razor sharp blades of talahib leaves. That is why hindi kinakain masyado ang talahib because they have sharp leaves. And number three, excuse me, we have shapes, sizes, and nature of the leaves are present in order to adapt to its environment. So example, we have banana leaves. They are big and wide because they can trap more energy from the sun. And also we have cactus. They have tiny leaves to reduce evaporation of water. Just like the other example, di ba? Cactus can store water. That is why their leaves are maliliit lang para hindi masyadong ma-evaporate yung water nila because they live in a desert and desert don't have waters. And now we have number four. So stem of many plants have different specialized functions. Just like thick stems of desert plants like cactus serve a special structure to store water. And then we have the last, number five, roots of the plants also adapt to their habitat. For example, trees have big roots to go deep on the ground to support the tree. Kaya hindi madaling matumba yung mga trees because the roots are nag-support sila sa trees. And then what plant grow in each environment? So always remember that on land or terrestrial, we have mango trees or banana, and for the flowers, we have rose. So lahat ng makita ninyo sa land, they are all terrestrial plants. And then we have aquatic plants. So we have water lily and lotus and also water hyacinth. Always remember class that aquatic plants only live in water. And then aerial plants, we have orchids and those plants that can go live in the branches or trunks of those trees. Those are aerial plants. And so that's all, everyone. Thank you so much. Stay safe and bye bye. See you soon.